Perdition is one of my favorite maps out of the whole of Halo 4. It's a really beautiful map, and I think it's a classic case of environmental storytelling.
Each map has a life to it, beyond just the actual gameplay that's involved.
You can see this most evidently by the thermal reactor that's melting in the middle of the city.
It's melting, it's oozing, there's water cascading down, trying to cool it down. You'll actually notice that there's a monorail. The idea for that is they're evacuating people. I mean, there's a world beyond just where you're playing.
The key to Perdition really is the rocket hog, and that's going to spawn right in the middle of the map. With all the vehicles that are in these maps, we're going to place counters to each of those vehicles. The one that I always like to go for is the rocket launcher, and that's right up by the reactor. You get that rocket launcher, you can take that rocket hog out right away.
When navigating in Perdition, players should look to the colored elements on the walls, as they can use these as navigation aids while moving around the map.
It's all this additional ambient stuff that we know won't affect gameplay, but it's important to us because it helps ground the player in a real Halo universe.
And last but not least, we have Outcast, and that's the largest of the three maps.
Outcast gave Art the opportunity to really extend the Halo universe.
Ex-UNSC guys have gone rogue, and they've created this establishment outside of the view of civilization.
Imagine a flyover of the UNSC, and then hopefully they might just miss this entire area.
Outcast is unique in that it pairs the Mantis against the Wraith, and it features Dominion.
It really is a battle of the power vehicles.
My favorite thing in Dominion, of course, is to own Base B, and that allows you access to the Scorpion. You get the Scorpion tank, and you're going to own the map.
When you're in the caves and you've just got all of those vehicles going, it's just mass chaos. Things are blowing up all over.
Then there are many routes through the map's porous tunnel network that enables you to circle around vehicles and get the drop on them.
To be successful taking out vehicles on Outcast, you need to know where the rocket launcher is and also where the Spartan laser is.
Again, Certain Affinity's done some fantastic work, and I think people are just going to lose their minds when they see these maps. Castle is our third map pack following Halo 4, and once again we're working with the developers over at Certain Affinity to bring this to you.
Daybreak is set in an environment very reminiscent of the Scottish Highlands. The players will actually be able to take to the skies if they are able to get their hands upon the Banshee.
If you're able to maintain control of that vehicle, you're going to do really, really well on this map.
We want it to feel like it's a real place. We also want to make sure that it has all those Halo characteristics that will sometimes bend reality a little bit.
One of the unique elements about this map is the asymmetric layout of the bases. One of the bases featuring a man cannon that players can use to get to the center of the map quickly. Players who are very skilled knocking them out of the air like they're clay pigeons. Players should be especially careful when navigating the center of the map. There's a large rock crest that separates the two bases, which can be great to hold down, but also players will find themselves extremely vulnerable in this location to long-range weapons fire.
Daybreak is definitely my favorite CTF map of the bunch, and probably in all of Halo. You have to watch out though, there are caves along the way where infantry can pop out and take you out.